Hi guys, Ricardo here again from Real Estate Mastery with Rick. Guys, what I want to speak about today is basically um, the issue of sharing your the listing with another agency or another agent from another agency. Now, not a week goes by that we don't get at least one or two agents contacting us and asking us um, they have a buyer, for instance, are we willing to share? And while I'm a I I agree with sharing, as this basically helps the client and basically helps you to fulfill your mandate to your client. The real issue comes around what percentage should you share. Now, obviously, if someone is part of your team and you're sharing 50-50, that's okay, and I don't think anybody's going to have a problem with that. But um, the real thing is 50-50 really fair to you and to your agency if you are the listing agent? Now, here's the thing. Let's look at the common the common way that this happens. Um, you'd basically contact the seller. Doesn't matter where you find the seller, you'll contact the seller. You'll go out there as a listing agent. You provide a CMA. You will provide the seller with certain marketing information and that type of thing, and you basically create a marketing plan regarding that. And then you may go out there and hire a professional photographer. You may be paying um, for a Matterport space. You may be uh, doing a whole lot of things. You may be featuring the property on the portals. Now, someone else comes around and basically says, I've got a buyer, um, while you share with me 50-50. Now, here is the thing. After you've convinced your seller, spend the money to basically um, get the listing online in the proper light and so forth, market all the features. It's all money that you have spent, or in some cases, maybe your agency has assisted you with these things. And let's say, for example, your commission is 100,000 on this sale. Does this other agent deserve 50,000? Now, if you are sharing with your company at a 50% split, that means that you now, instead of earning 50,000 rand, you would earn 25,000. Now, let's just look at it from an effort and a financial standpoint. The other agent probably got a buyer that basically maybe showed interest in another property that agent has sold, or that a different agent has sold. And what has this agent done? So many times when even today, when I asked the agent that asked me to share 50-50, I asked the agent, is this client pre-qualified, or if a cash buyer, can he provide proof of funds? The agent disappeared. Because what I told that agent is that, look, if you can provide a pre-qualification certificate, or you can provide proof of funds in the case of your client, then sure, I'll do it for 50-50. But if you cannot, all I'm going to do is give you a referral fee should I be successful with your client. Because the thing is, what has this buyer's agent really done? What has this buyer's agent spent on basically getting that property? Now, once again, it's 100,000 rand. You're gonna earn 25%. I mean, yeah, 25% of 100,000, 25,000, and this guy's gonna earn, if he has the same split with his company, 25,000. But he hasn't done anything. He hasn't spent three, four, 5,000 rand on the marketing of your seller's property. You know, he hasn't. So I'm thinking that perhaps it's it's more realistic to either pay a referral fee of 15 or 20%, or to basically only give that seller 25 or a maximum of 30% on a share deal. Um, just because that buyer's agent hasn't really done anything to basically earn that commission except to find a buyer. And then even going further, you know, if your property is really suitable to this particular buyer, what would happen next? If even if he has trusted this agent to find a property and this agent can't find the property for him, what is he going to do? He's going to go online and he's going to find your property anyway. You know, so guys, I think we really need to have a look at this 50-50 split expectation. Now, this is not something that I think about lightly, and the reason being is that I was taught when I started in the industry that a half a loaf is better than a full loaf, meaning sharing 50-50 is a good thing, and I kind of believed that. And then about in my fourth year in the industry, I got a principal, and the principal basically said to us, um, you know, why do you need to give this this buyer's agent 50% of your income? And I thought, okay, like, you know what, he was just greedy and that type of thing. But then now more recently, and with stock being harder to come by, being more difficult, sorry, for us to secure mandates, being in a buyer's market at the moment, being more difficult for us to sell a property at a full price, it really did not make sense anymore to give someone 50-50. So as from tomorrow, I am no longer, if it's my listing, going to give another agent 50%. Uh, Also, going further, there are other agents which I didn't really understand. Other companies that are working in my area that don't share at all, and that's probably because that particular agency understands that should they just wait a few days, 2 or 3 days, that buyer will probably find him anyway. You know, so guys, I think that we really need to think about this idea of 50-50 split, because it only really supports the buyer's agent, and the buyer's agent basically spending a lot less than what the seller's agent is going to basically spend on the marketing of the property. Guys, just something to think about. Please, in the comments below, leave your thoughts and ideas on this proposal. If you want to chat, give me a call. We can basically talk about that. But I really think it's something worth considering. Probably we should move from a 50-50 split expectation to basically going to a 70-30 split in favor of the listing or seller's agent. Right. Have a great day, guys. And thanks for listening.